All right, here we go. We got the Highland Hills Jaguars 12U A team in the first game of Silver Sticks against a familiar foe, Monument Rebels, the Monument Black 12U A Black team. Played earlier this year when we had our technical difficulties. So, here we go.
You gotta always check.
All right, we got the Bates line that's going to start with Venman and Tam on the wings. Melby and Ward will be on the blue line. Our familiar Declan St. John between the pipes, as always, as he's the only goalie on the team. Face-off is controlled by Monument just barely. Comes back to Melby, who passes it to Venman through the neutral zone. Venman's trying to get it into the zone, is held out by Monument's D. A little bit of a cross-check there with no call. And Colt Williams on defense. Skolnick, Jeffers, and Cohen King on offense. Face-off is scramble here, comes out to the point. Monument fires it. It's going to go wide and into the corner. Colt Williams is trying to get there before Monument. Battle for the puck. Jumps over a stick. Gage Perkins is going to come out with it. Bounces it off the wall, and Riley Jeffers is giving chase. It's going to slow up before icing. Jeffers is still after it. Cohen King trying to forecheck. Colt Williams steps up, but the puck's chipped around. Gage Perkins covers it, though. Gets it to Colt. Colt Williams is trying to get it deep. Isn't able to get into the zone. Cohen King gets it, sends it deep. Skolnick's after it. Perkins up to pinch. Jeffers holds it at the dot. Scramble there with the defense. And a change is made. Perkins was going to make a change, thought better of it. Monument coming in. Gage Perkins with the poke check. Clears it out. Tries to center it, hits Davenport in the feet. Davenport retains possession. Passes it off the wall. Cohen King, off of Cohen King. Puck is slid. Declan slides it to the corner. Skolnick's going to pick it up in the corner. Tries to bounce it off the wall, but there's nobody there. Davenport fighting with number 16 for Monument. It's behind the net. Davenport kicks it behind the wall. It's fighting with the second Monument Rebel there. Walls them off, but Monument retains possession. Skolnick picks up the puck, tries to send it hard out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down for an icing call. Now we got the Rousseau, Yates, and Martin line out there with Melby and Ward back on defense. Rousseau takes the draw. It's one forward to Blake. Blake can't get it out of the zone, held in strong by Monument. Monument tries to push it through to Declan, but it's kicked into the corner. Monument retains possession. Another pass forward, squirts out, and it's going to clear all the way out of the zone. Grayson Martin giving chase as the D for Monument tries to regroup. Pass through the middle, misses everybody. No icing. Icing's waved off. Emma Ward goes back to pick it up. Breakout pass to Blake up the sideboards. Blake flips it up off the backhand. Held in again by Monument's D. Off the boards, Grayson Martin's got it, scoops it forward. Rousseau's giving chase. No call on the cross check to the back of of Rousseau, but we're gonna leave that one. Colt Williams gets it. Rousseau's coming back for it. Rousseau battle along the half wall. Martin and Rousseau are after it. Got a couple jags down. Monument squirts out with the puck. Colt Williams is going to get to it on the blue line first. Chips it up, but nobody there. Colt Williams is able to knock it forward again, and some of them get a change. Puck hits the ref at the blue line. Luca Bates gets it, tries to send it deep. Vedman and Tam and Bates trying to get some pressure on. Pass comes up. It's going to be a one-on-one with Davenport and Monument. Forces him wide, pass to the middle. Tam gets it, flips it softly up to the wall, but Colton Vedman gets it and skates up the wall. Pinched off there by Monument's D. Luca gets it, sends it deep. Colton Vedman's going to give chase. Monument picks it up behind the net. Carrying it through the defensive zone into the neutral zone. Pass to the middle there. Hits him with some speed, and a bar down goal there as he gets around Gage Perkins for the shot on net and score.
Good job.
All right, 1-0 Monument on their second shot on goal officially. Skolnick's going to take the draw. Jeffers and King out there. Wins it back to Emma Ward, who sends it forward. Looks like it's going to be on just off of the side of net. No icing call there. King's giving chase. It's held in by Jeffers momentarily. Tips it by. Jeffers has it on the side. Jeffers gets a shot that's deflected wide by the defense. Cohen King gets it, tries to backhand pass. Fans on it. Picked up by Monument as they're coming out of their neutral zone. We're going to get a tripping call here on Riley Jeffers for a trip. Jeffers will go to the box for 1:30. It's going to be to Declan's right. Skolnick's out there with Cohen King and Ward and Davenport on defense. So for the penalty kill. Davenport holds the zone or holds it along the wall. Looking for some help there, killing a little bit of time. Picked up by Monument. Monument flips it backhand over the net. Cohen King giving chase. Cycle behind again, and Skolnick picks it up. Cohen's going to get it, send it around the boards. Takes a funny hop and gets up to the blue line where it's shot hard on net as well. Puck trickles through from a shot from the point. Emma Ward's trying to fight it off. Davenport's going to get there first. Holding it against the boards as well. He's got 3 Monument Rebels on him. Crashes, 2 Jags go down. Cohen King stepped around, stepped to the slot. Hard shot, Declan retains it. Skolnick gets the puck. It's coming out of the zone. Not able to clear. Cohen King with the deflection. Puck comes right to 39 in the slot, who gets a shot on goal and scores. Rousseau loses the faceoff. Monument takes it. Gage is able to chip it, but backs off as Monument comes hard into the zone. Colt Williams gets it, clears it out. Blake Yates is going to get there. He's chipping it, gets it out of the zone, but regrouped right away from Monument. Gage Perkins steps up. Good defensive pressure there. Puck is sent down into the Monument's end. Rousseau with the hard forecheck helps to create some pressure. Blake picks it up, trying to handle through 3. Rousseau gets it with a hard shot, hits the goalie in the mask. Blake can't get the rebound, his stick is tied up. Puck comes all the way through Colt Williams on the blue line. Gage Perkins is skating back hard. Puck is held on to. Gage Perkins with the hard back check gets there and disrupts the play. All right, the Bates, Tam, Vedman line out there with Melby and Ward on defense. Face-off won by Luca Bates. Emma Ward loses it on the sideboard. It's behind to Monument. Monument's trying to center it. Takes it back to the corner. Pass up to the point. Tam Venman gets the puck as it's circled around behind the net. Tam gets it, but as it's turned over on the blue line again. Luca Bates is going to pick it up in the corner, looking for a pass. Nobody's moving their feet. He's going to try to do it himself. Tam gets to it on the sideboards. Tries to dribble it through another defender, and it's turned over once again. Centering pass is stacked up. Puck is still loose. Actually, Declan looks like they've got it covered up. Jeffers, King, and Skolnick out there with Williams and Davenport on defense. Face-off is won by Monument. Sent behind the net. It's going to get there. First was Monument, tied up there by Davenport and Skolnick trying to. Puck comes out free, and a shot on goal from Monument. Highland's got some real sluggish feet here in the first period so far. Hopefully they're able to catch some momentum here. Face-off one back and a shot wide of the goal. Colt Williams battling for it in the corner, won by Monument. An interference call on Monument, number 39. It will go to the box for a minute and a half, giving the Jags their first power play opportunity. Looks like we got a player down here along the sidewall at the center ice, so there'll be a break in the action. Cohen King bounces up and skates to the side. Keep an eye on that for later on. If I know number 72, he's bound to get even. All right, so the face-off's won to Monument, who's able to chip it up and out of the zone. Grayson Martin is getting chased as he gets back. Passes it to Melby in the center of the ice. Melby looking for a pass there, but nobody's moving their feet. Grayson Martin's going to get to it on the boards. Actually kept in and kept deep by Monument. Rousseau picks it up, sends it around the boards. Blake Yates is not going to get there in time, and Monument's holding the zone even though they're on the penalty kill. Rousseau gets it. Sends it up to Blake Yates. It trickles over his stick, and it's just waiting there for the D. Penalty kill there is a shot from number 43, gets the through on net. So going to have a quick change since there wasn't much pressure there. Now we got the Luca Bates, Venman, Tam line out there with Colt Williams and Emma Ward to start. 15 seconds left in the power play for Highland. Shot is deflected and blocked out. Emma Ward's trying to get it out of the zone. Runs into Luca. Puck is turned over. Colt Williams steps up strongly into the zone. Puck is sent deep and around. Colt Williams has it. Backhands it up to Venman. Venman has it. Centering pass doesn't get anybody. Tam's coming up. Passes it to the Monument player at the blue line. Emma ties up the pass to the middle, and it's cleared out by Luca Bates. Sent back into the zone and a shot on goal. Saved by Declan. Colt Williams is battling for it in the corner. Flicks it up to Tam. Alex wins it and gets it out of the zone. Colton Venman's giving some chase here.
Those bruises don't go away that quick.
Pass across the ice. Misses everybody. Emma's going to get there first, sends it into the zone, and Colton Venman's still offside, so they'll be at a whistle. Skolnick's going to take the draw with Cohen King, who's back and healthy, and Riley Jeffers. One back to Melby. Melby tries to dump it in the zone, but it's intercepted there. Stepped up. Here comes the Monument. Comes around, going around Davenport. Shot there. Declan with the glove save. tipped up and out, actually bounces off Riley Jeffers and stays into the zone. Monument holds it there. Melby given pressure there. Skolnick picks up the puck behind the net and passes it up to the boards where it's held there. Davenport deflects the pass to the middle. It's picked up there. Skolnick's got it. Pass comes through, but Cohen King picks it up. Pass up to Riley Jeffers. Oh, two Jags there couldn't get it. Declan with a great glove hand save as the Monument player breaking in off the right-hand side. Face off one back, Gage Perkins gets the puck, sends it up the boards. Cohen King is not going to get there, but the puck does squirt out of the zone. And there's Skolnick with the pick. Skolnick's coming up with an opportunity here. Drags it back between his legs. Gage Perkins picks up the loose puck with the shot. It's deflected and blocked by the defense. Now Monument coming back the other way. Good hold there by Perkins. Perkins turns around. Puck's on the half wall. We got 4 Jaguars on the half wall there. Puck squirts 3 and is to the open player for Monument. Gage Perkins steers him wide. Sent deep. Colt Williams is going to send it around. And we're going to get another call, it looks like on Monument, for a high stick down back behind the play. So another power play for the Jags. Last one was spent primarily in the defensive zone. One through. Martin tries to pass it through. It is intercepted. Here comes Monument. Monument's trying to clear it out of the zone. They do get it out. Melby does a good job of holding it and sent back deep by Martin. Blake Yates is on the chase. He's going to get there first. Passes it up to Emma Ward at the point. Emma throws it off a foot, and it trickles through Rousseau's skates. And we got a 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Melby's trying to push him wide. Good poke check by Melby. Slows him down. Melby gets the puck on another good defensive play. It's cleared out and then brought right back in by Monument. Toe drag around Emma Ward. Shot goes wide on a good defensive stick by Rousseau. Grayson Martin can't get it out of the zone. Martin's trying to get it out. He's battling with the defenseman. It's held in. Emma Ward gets a tip on it, but it's going to get to the wall, into the corner. Emma's looking for a way to get it out. Nobody stepping to the shooter. Lets him walk into the circle, but get a good block. Venman's going to send it all the way down, maybe on net. Not on net, so it's going to be an icing and all the way back down. Skolnick, Jeffers, and King out there on the offensive side. Colt Williams and Melby are going to be on the defense. Skolnick takes the draw to the left of It's one deep. Williams is going to get there first. Colt's going to send it around the boards. Cohen King caught a little too deep. Shot goes through, is deflected by Monument into the corner. Centering pass there. Melby's there to break it up. Cohen King picks it up. He's coming out of the zone. Has an opportunity to go wide. Pinched off the puck and turned over there. Puck comes through to Monument. Skolnick picks up the loose puck as it comes through. Skolnick's got an opportunity. He's got 1-on-3 though. There's nobody there. Jeffers picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Held in by Skolnick as he sends it deep and around the bottom of the net. Cohen's after the puck into the corner. Both players are laying down. Puck comes out to Skolnick, who's got it. Sends it 3 feet wide of the net and around the corner. Jeffers is there to put some pressure. Skolnick with the steal. Shot and he scores. Shot and score with a little bit of forecheck pressure there. They force a turnover and get a good goal. Rousseau, Blake Yates, and Grayson Martin out with Davenport and Emma Ward. Ethan with the pass is stolen by a pressing Monument. Monument's going to get to it first in the corner. Passes it back to the half wall. Pass goes through the middle of the ice, through the crease. Nobody there for Monument. Puck is held in the corner there by Davenport momentarily. One from behind. Rousseau putting pressure on. Puck is sent out front, but Davenport gets a stick on it to kick it loose. Puck sent deep and behind the net. Emma Ward's giving chase, but Monument holds on to it with the pressure. Puck comes through Rousseau. It's picked up in the skates, but Davenport's going to get there first. Sends it up the boards to Blake. Blake Yates isn't able to, does get it clear. Sent in offsides. Bates, Tam, and Venman out there on offense. Venman's going to get there first. Chips it deep. No ice. It's waved off. So Monument's back to retrieve it. Puck is sent up the boards. Venman's going to be there on the half wall. Loses it in his skates. Gets it to the middle. Alex Tam gets it. Passes it to the middle. Good pass there. Bates picks up the loose puck. Turn Colt. Oh, Colt holds the zone. Monument breaks back in the other way. Pass to number 39 on the wide, but Alex Tam on the forecheck. Pass comes to the middle. Perkins isn't going to get there first. Venman gets there first. Passes it to the defense for Monument. Gage Perkins is going to retrieve it behind the net. Sends it up the boards. Alex Tam gets it, sends it up where there's nobody there. Shot comes off of Perkins' knee. Tam challenging along the half wall. Perkins gets it, but just passes it right to 73. Shot is bouncing around on the rebound. 73 gets an opportunity, sends it off the side post. Perkins battling in the corner with Monument. Venman gets the puck and it's knocked out of his hands, but right back to Monument. Pass there. Turned over again at the blue line. Shot on goal, and Colt Williams there's some shot pushing and shoving behind. All right, offsetting penalties there for Monument and Highland on the scramble low. We got Melby and Ward in on defense, the Skolnick, Jeffers, Cohen, King line. Face-off is won by Monument, pushed behind the net by Declan. Declan kicks it free and covers up the puck. Dangerous play there as it's thrown back out front. All right, 2-1. 8 minutes left in the second period. It's been dominated by Monument in shots on goal, but Highlands hanging around, being sneaky with their one goal. So face-off is won back to Monument. Monument's going to shoot from the point. Puck is going to go wide of the net. It's picked up, a good poke check by Declan. It's given right back, but Skolnick takes it. He's looking for an outlet pass, sends it up the board, skips over. Riley Jeffers is giving chase. Riley's going to get there, but misses the puck, and it's sent back through. Puck comes through. Melby's going to get it sent, reverses course. Cohen King on the chase. Sent through the middle to Emma. Emma's going to reverse course again, trying to spread out this team. Everybody's kind of bunching up here. Puck goes through Emma Ward, but Colton Melby is back to retrieve. He's going to send it around the boards to Cohen King. Cohen gets it, can't handle the pass. It's going to be sent wide of the net, but Declan gets a glove on it just to make sure. Pass comes up. Riley Jeffers isn't there. Jags can't clear the zone again. Puck is sent through. Emma Ward is tying up the man in front, so keeping him off of the puck. Jeffers is going to get there first, tips it out. Good play there. Skolnick is going to get the puck on and a steal. Skolnick's going to come in for a breakaway. Oh, isn't able to make the shot after making a good move. They're coming back the other way.
Sir, that was awfully embellished.
And we got, looks like it's going to be Cohen King going to the box for the trip. Opportunity to tie it up there. Skolnick had a good opportunity, made a good move on the goalie. Puck just slipped underneath the blade. So on the penalty kill, they have Perkins, Davenport, Blake Yates, and Hayden Rousseau taking the draw. Face-off is one back. Good turnaround shot by number 40, misses wide. Pass goes off the boards. Davenport's going to hold it there. Trying to kick it through the feet, holding it in the corner to kill time. Rousseau's giving chase, deflects the shot that goes behind. Perkins rattles him off the puck, reverses course. Passes it up to Blake on the breakout. Puck is retained in. Davenport steps to the play, makes a good play on the defense. Puck is sent around the boards. It's going to be retained by... Puck is loose in front after a shot from the point hit Davenport in the chest and rattled around. Declan was able to cover it. Rousseau's going to stay in on the center. We got Grayson Martin on wing and Colt Williams and Emma Ward on defense. Grayson Martin trying to get to the point and disrupt that shot. There's more of a scramble in front. And we got some more pushing and shoving in on net. Rousseau wins the faceoff. He's going to chip it up and out of the boards. Good battle by Rousseau to get it deep. Kill a little bit of time there. And Colt Williams is going to get called for a check, a pretty blatant check right there. So they killed the penalty and go right back on the PK with Colt Williams taking the minute penalty. It's quick penalties here with 12-minute periods. It's only a minute penalty for Colt. And we got Tam and Luca out there with Emma Ward. Face-off's one. Ooh, lucky there. Shot goes over the goal. Scramble in front. Tam's got it. He's going to send it up and out of the zone. Good clear there. He's giving chase. As Monument looks to regroup. Here comes Monument coming back in. Emma trying to disrupt the puck. Squeezes through and Monument gets a shot on goal. Good leg saved by Declan. Pass comes through there. Luca's able to disrupt the pass. Can't get it out of the zone. Tam giving chase. Pass comes all the way through and it's going to come all the way to the far side. Both wings got caught on one side here on the PK. Sent deep again by Monument. Pass is going to be sent to the middle around the back of the net. Emma loses a stick but picks it right back up. Luca Bates is going to get to the point first. Shot comes through, trickles through. Loose puck. And it looks like St. John was able to get out there and cover it. I'm not sure how, but he got there. Off was one, but Venman picks it up, is able to carry it out of the zone. Keeps up the pressure as he's coming into the zone, and Tam, pass jumps over Luca's stick. Gage Perkins comes back and erases the momentum there. Can't get it out of the zone as it's held in by Monument. Alex throws another pass to the point for Monument. Just out of the reach. Good hard one-timer from Monument there. Good rip. Misses the goal. It rattles around. Monument has it behind the net. Pass to the center. Vedman's going to get there first, but it's immediately pressured and poke checked. Monument's they're buzzing a little bit here. Pass from the point. Gage Perkins gets his foot on it. Alex gets the puck on the half wall and sends it down, which will be for an icing call. No icing. The icing's waved off.
Go get it!
Melby gets a change defensively, and the two offense get a change as well. And we got Gage Perkins is going to be pressing the player up the left-hand side. Pass comes to the middle. Davenport gets it, plays it to the corner out of danger. Middle centering pass gets all the way through, hops over the stick for Monument on a good opportunity. Skolnick giving some pressure. Gage picking it up as well. Sent back deep by Monument. Cohen King using his body trying to obtain the puck. Somebody who doesn't announce says obtain. That's on the mic as well. All right, so puck is behind the net. Gage almost fighting for that puck. They got a couple people that are down, and it looks like we're going to get another penalty here on. It looks like on Alex Skolnick's going to get one for body checking in the corner or tripping or whatever we want to call it down there. We'll see what the ref calls.
We got him right where we want him.
Roughing here. All right, so 2-1. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second period. Shots, we're not going to talk about shots. Monument's dominating the shots on goal. Face-off win to Monument. Passes through. Martin almost gets there to intercept it, but somehow they still can't clear the zone. Colt Williams gets it out of the zone momentarily. Sent back in. Blake sends it up and gets it out. Grayson Martin is putting pressure on. Puck sent deep. Emma Ward's going to get there first. Turns it over behind the net. Colt Williams is going to retain it though. Sends it off the boards. The point there, it's a shot, high shot that goes over the goal, over Declan's head. Barely missing the bar. Grayson Martin with the deflection off his skate. Monument regroups, passes it to the middle there. Colt Williams has it, tries to dangle and gets it stolen. Great save by Declan St. John with the blocker to get it out of trouble. Emma Ward tips it on her own goalie there for another shot on goal. Puck clears the zone. Penalty kill is over. Colt Williams' fans on a clearance, and Rousseau is able to pick it up. Rousseau has some room. He's also got Grayson Martin with him coming up the side. Misses it a foot wide. It's coming back the other way. They got a 3-on-1 against Colt. Good save by Declan St. John, and Colt Williams is able to clear it. Colt sends it up. If Tam can beat the icing, he's gonna get there. 5 left in the period. We got the Bates, Tam, Venman line out there with Davenport and Melby. So all first years out here. Good win by Luca Bates, but it's held in, if you stop me if you've heard that before, held in at the point. St. John is able to hold on to the puck, and we'll get another stoppage and another face-off. Luca Bates to the back to the draw, wins it to Melby. Melby chips it off the boards. Another chip off the boards, gets it up to Alex Tam. Alex Tam has a one-on-one. Luca Bates is coming with him. Tam cuts to the middle. He's able. Oh, shoots it just over the net. Good play by Alex. Now he's got to skate back. Pass comes through. Turn Davenport. Turn Davenport. Heartbreaker coming back the other way on the 3-on-1 against Davenport. They're able to score a goal on a nice centering pass from number 73. Negating some good pressure there by Jaguars. 3-1 Monument as we coming down, 26 seconds left. Shot hits the top of the net, bounces to the corner behind it. Emma Ward's trying to get that player off. Centering pass, knocks it through the crease and gets it to the corner. 14 seconds left as they're trying to ride out the end of this period. Jeffers gets it and sends it down. Might catch enough snow that it's going to slow down. And it's going to be no icing.
Wow, we got lucky.
End of the period, 3-1.
Let's go, boys!
Is going to send it off of Riley Jeffers, retained here and stepped onto by 73. Good poke check by Emma Ward. Emma separates another Monument Rebel from the puck. Puck is sent up, and Skolnick gets it here. They got a 2-on-1 if they can reach the puck. Jeffers, oh, they can't get it into the zone. Emma Ward gets it, sends it deep, but not back in on sides quite yet. So they're going to freeze the puck, and it'll come just outside the offensive zone. All right, face-off, Skolnick wins it back to Davenport. Davenport sends it into the stands off of a deflection.
Clapping the iron, sir.
That's a free lollipop for any of the rink rats looking for the puck. Oh, and the ref makes the rink rat throw it back into play and won't get the lollipop. That's a dang shame. All right, so back to the same spot. Skolnick gets it, wins it forward this time. Jeffers rattles it, bounces off Cohen King's foot and back the other way. Rebels are looking to break through the neutral zone. One player dangles through everybody. Shot, good save by Declan. Davenport has the puck in the corner. Walls off the Monument player, gets to the puck. Pass goes up to Riley Jeffers, who cannot get it out of the zone. Skolnick tries to pick it. It's in their feet. Still not through the zone. And number 16 walks through all the Jags who are standing still because of the turnover at the top of the blue line. So that's going to make it 4-1 Rebels with just under 11 minutes left in the third period. Face-off won by Monument. They are able to break in on goal. Declan gets another good save with his shoulder there. He's seeing a lot of rubber as they have 30 shots on goal already in the game. Pass comes out to the middle. Nobody there. Shot from the point as it trickled through, gets all the way through as well. Grayson Martin can't get to the puck before the point. Shot sent over the goal once again. Blake Yates is going to get there first. Chips it up and around. It's racing for the puck. He's got an opportunity. He gets to it first. Ridden off the puck by Monument Steve with a good play, but is able to get it through. Rousseau's got it, trying to get it deep into the zone. Does, but it's Monument picks it up there. Could have been a trip there, but some tangled up sticks. Blake Yates putting some pressure on. Puck comes through. Colton Venman leaves it behind him. Emma Ward with a good body positioning there is able to deflect it and keep it away from Declan. Pass is going to come up to the point. Melby takes it and steers it to the corner. Pass comes up to the point. Shot on goal again. Declan's going to hold on to it with his glove. All right, so the Bates-Venman-Tam line is out there with Colt Williams and Gage Perkins. Venman wins the puck, loses it behind the net, sent out front, and it trickles through and is knocked back in by number 39 for Same lines are going to stay out there for the face-off at center ice. Luca Bates wins it. Forward to the Monuments defense. They send it off the boards, but Venman gets there first. Luca giving chase, putting some pressure on their D. Pass comes off the sideboard. Oh, Tam almost holds it in. Laying on the ice, tries to pass it, but it's stolen by Monument. Venman passes it to himself off the boards. Puck comes free. Rattling around there. Gage falls, but is able to just get it clear. Gage Perkins has it. He's going to pass it up the boards. Just misses Venman, but it trickles through the defense. So Venman putting some pressure on. They're able to hold it in the zone momentarily. Pass comes off of Perkins. He is able to keep it in the zone again. Puck comes through. Perkins is going to be racing back with Monument. Battle for it in the corner. Perkins and the Monument player are all tangled up. Passes it up and through. Colton Venman's going to go get a change, it looks like. Alex Tam giving some chase. Davenport's going to get there first. Pass to the center. Comes through. Davenport knocks it away from the charging Rebel. Jeffers trying to get it up the boards. He's got it, sends it to the middle. Jeffers putting some pressure on, is able to get a deflection, but it goes right back to... Shot goes over the top of the net, not sure where that came from. Battle for the puck in the corner, it's in their feet. Davenport using his body, passes it up to Jeffers. Jeffers bounces it up ahead. Skolnick's not going to get there in time. Monument's, a little bit of pressure there, forces a turnover. Puck comes through. Melby's not going to make it there in time as Davenport went for a change. One with 7 minutes left in the third. Monument winning. Monument has control of it at the neutral zone. Pass comes through as it's broken into the zone by Monument on the side. Poke check by Colt Williams. Attempted shot gets through. Declan is able to get a foot down and block that shot. I don't think he saw it, and then Colt Williams smartly steers it right back to Declan to cover it up, so that they could obtain a face-off. All right, Rousseau is out there with Martin and Blake Yates. Defense, we got Colt Williams and Colton Melby. Face-off to the left of Declan, St. John. Melby gets it up and out. Good hustle by both kids as it waves off the icing, the call. Colt Williams goes to pinch and unfortunately isn't able to get there, but Melby cleans it up. Melby passes it forward, but it misses Rousseau. Puck comes through and gets right to, ends up on a stick for the Rebels. And Declan St. John with not only the save, but the rebound save, an excellent sprawl to his left. All right, so Rousseau, Yates, and Martin out there with Davenport and Perkins on defense. Rousseau with the draw to Declan's right. Face-off is won back by Rousseau. Stick is knocked out of his hands. Stick is knocked out of his hands and centered. Nobody there for Monument. Grayson is able to eat that one. Knocks him off the puck. Perkins steps up, but the puck is kept deep. And a penalty coming up on number 73 for knocking down, looked like Davenport. Blake Yates is going up the boards with the puck. We got a delayed call. Declan's coming to the bench to get another attacker. Centering shot, centering shot was there. Martin almost knocks it home. Good opportunity there. So, Jags will go on the power play once again. We got, looks like the Bates, Tam, Venman line out there with Melby and Ward. One back, Luca almost gets it on net. Pass goes through the crease. Melby's jumping into the play to pinch. Doesn't get there fast enough, and the puck's cleared out. Luca Bates on a good back check there is able to help his defense out. Alex Tam wins the battle for it at the boards. Sent around the back of the net. Venman's giving chase. Puck is loose and free. It's picked up by Monument. The loose pucks are all going Monument's way. Emma Ward as Melby stepped around. Shot hits Declan, rolls up over his back, and is tapped in on the backside by Monument, who's crashing hard. So that'll make it 6-1. That was a shorthanded goal for Monument. 6-1 with 3:27 left in the game. The Skolnick line will come out there with Davenport and Colt Williams on defense. Face-off is 1-2 Monument, who's going to play it up the boards. Colt Williams tries to send it out. Picked up by King. Jeffers tries to send it deep, but it hits a skate and goes right to Monument's defenseman. Skolnick is there breaks it up, and the puck is turned back over to Monument, but Monument's able to clear it out of the zone. Offsides call as the puck rattles above and behind the blue line and then gets brought in by Monument offsides. 2:42 left in the third period. Got the same line, so Skolnick, Jeffers, and King out there with Colt, Williams, and Davenport. Puck comes back to Colt, who sends it up and out of the zone. Riley Jeffers is giving chase. Monument's D's looking for how to regroup. Sends it behind the net. Jeffers still giving chase. Intercepted by Davenport. The puck is brought in back offsides. Face off one back by Monument. He's able to step around. Shot goes wide of the net. Monument is toe dragging and trying to do all the swag up with a few goals. Good poke check there by Rousseau. Rousseau's going to have a chance to put some pressure on the net. Centering pass. It rattles around. Good defense there by Monument. Emma Ward pinching strong. Holds it momentarily. Now we got a 2-on-1 coming back this way. And our defense falls down. Puck comes back out. The Highland crowd is wanting a penalty for some reason. I'm not sure why. From the point, it's deflected by Blake Yates. Monument's D is able to retain it. Skates it through, pass through the goal, and Declan St. John sprawling with a great save. Shot from the point goes off the Declan, and still really trying to push the envelope on the scoring as they're up 6-1 here at the end. And that should do it for the Monument versus Highland. We'll see you guys Friday morning, bright and early.